What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to a brand new video in Forza Horizon 4. Now, this is going to be a cheap drift car challenge video. Now, what you're looking at on screen right now is the new Porsche 959 rally car. This thing is very, very cool, very interesting car to drive. If you guys want to see a video on that car, I will make one. Let me know in the comment section below. But we are going to find this is going to be, like I said, a cheap drift car challenge. So we're going to set our budget for this at like 30,000 credits. And car type, no. Let's see. Class, no. So I guess we're just going to have to go with that because you can't set like rear wheel drive only or whatever. So let's see. And we have to drift it as it comes. So that's what's going to make this a little bit tricky. Now, we could get a Holden Monaro VXR, which is kind of a natural drift car for like 14,000. That's pretty good, actually. That will probably be a good bet. So you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and... So Mazda Speed Miata for 28. Z3M Coupe for 17. There's a lot of Fiestas. What about, no, that's a B class. Let's see. God, people trying to get rid of these Titan Warriors, man. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Somebody trying to get rid of a Javelin. What the heck is up with that? Oh my God, what is wrong with that S2K? That makes no sense. We'll gloss over that. Somebody's trying to get rid of this 2018 Mustang GT. I mean, that would probably be even better than the Monaro VXR. But then again, if this is like a cheap drift car challenge, then I think we might have to like go with the VXR because that seems to be the absolute best option because it's like, I mean, it's like really cheap in terms of like cheap drift car. So, and that's like, it's, oh crap, is it over? No, 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 no. Is it over? Oh, it's over. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go and let's see if the Mustang is still available, because these are all done. These are all like completed. I have to go like way down then. Ending soon. Okay, so I'm right, like now I'm right on the verge of ones that are ending soon. That CRX is doing that same weird like glitch. There's a Nova, Kia Stinger, 370Z that somebody's trying to get rid of for 22. Still haven't found anything yet that's like, there's an Abarth 124. Haven't found anything yet that's a Pursuit Ute, but I still haven't found anything on the level of that Monaro VXR. Is that it? Is that it? Are you kidding me? All right, well, let's go back now. And again, we'll set it for 30. We'll let it refresh. And we'll go back in and see what we can find. This to RZR, geez. E36 to B class. Still haven't found anything that's like, oh my God, I need to pick that up. This Z3M Coupe, 17. And it's an A-Class 713. Let's check it out because it might be a good one. Still kind of sucks that we like lost that deal on the Monaro because that was a really good deal. Let's go ahead and buy this one out for 17 because that's, in my opinion, like, you know, for an A-Class one, it's got to have at least some decent power. So we'll buy that car. And we'll look through the auction house just a little bit more, and if we don't find anything else, this will be the car that we'll go with because it's well under it was well under 30. So again, if we're talking about like budget drift car, then that will definitely work. But I just want to see if there's something V8 in this range apart from a C4 ZR. Well, 25. That's worth it. That's worth it. All right, so we got a Z3M Coupe and a C4 Vet. But you know what? You know what? We'll pay their buyout because the buyout is worth it. And oh, come on. No. Okay, well, that auction is a no-go. These have all been bought out. So we'll have to go back in one more time. Because again, my whole goal is to get something V8. So let's see. What have you got for me? This M5 is V8. There we go. That's V8, 17. And we got the other BMW, the Z3M, for 17 as well. So we'll grab this M5 for 17. And we have to drift it as it comes from the auction house. So we've got the car. We can collect it. And then now the only thing that I can really... Well, actually, no, because that would require me modifying the suspension. So I have to drift it as it comes. So, and that's part of the challenge, right? So if we can do that, then we'll see if this thing was actually worth picking up or not. And I think, honestly, like, if you can find one of these, you know, for, like, 17, it's a good deal anyway, and it's totally worth picking up in the auction house because they're great cars. They've already got a great V8 engine. Now, you know, you can find these for not much in real life, but at the same time, it's like, it's going to be an older, high-mileage BMW M car, and those are going to have a little bit of, like, some reliability issues. But in Forza, if you could find one, reliability is not really a concern. You're not concerned about it, like, you know, breaking down on the side of the road. So you can just kind of pick one up and then run it from there. So we're going to go ahead and hop in this 03 M5 and take it out on the road and see how it slides, see how it drifts. Now, I don't think it's going to be bad, but I don't think it's going to be amazing either. So let's take it out and see what this thing's working with. So especially now that it's wintertime, we should be able to, you know, spin the tires very easily and just kind of, oh god, yeah, it's lively. All right, let's see what you can do. All right, it's lively, all right. Let's see if we can get, well, sort of a jump entry, but it wasn't. Handbrake, enter wide. It's very easy. I mean, and again, you got to remember it's snowing, but still, you can still actually, like, you can still feel the dynamics of the car. They're just going to be, like, the limits are just going to be a lot lower because it's snowing outside. You're obviously not going to do, like, massive transition slides under power going down the road in, like, fifth, like you would in some of these, like, fully built drift cars. But in this, at least you do have, it's got really good steering angle for stock, and you've got a decent amount of torque. I'm not going to say you have a good amount of torque, but you have a decent amount of torque. I'm still, like, mildly upset that we missed out on that C4 Vet, because that would have been hilarious. That would have been absolutely hilarious. And this, I think, would be one of the only scenarios where I would have, you know, used a C4 Vet as a drift car, like if it was a auction house challenge. Let's go ahead and get through the water real quick. You definitely, like, you realize pretty quick that it's going to be an inertia car, like, because you're not dealing with something that's crazy powerful. It's going to be an inertia car. It's going to be okay, let me make sure I enter fast. You know, let me make sure I enter fast. Let me make sure I enter, you know, with a lot of angle. Well, at least a lot of angle in terms of, like, you know, what a car with stock steering angle can handle. Because, you know, again, you got to... Oh, crap. Well, we're going to try and put in a combo up on the mountain pass. Because, again, you remember we're dealing with not a lot of steering angle and not a lot of power compared to the cars that we normally drift. So, see... It ended up being, like, not enough speed to... What? Why did that bank? Was I going too slow? Probably. Let's get ready and... Flick. Oh, my God. It keeps banking. The problem is, this thing does tend to, like, if you initiate in one direction and then try to initiate in the other direction, it sometimes runs out of steam and it can't, like, carry on the combo. The thing that I keep noticing is that you better, if you want to drift this car, you better not use the e-brake much. If you use the e-brake too much, the car will pretty much, like, shut you down. Yeah, you definitely have to drift this thing more with inertia and just being willing to stay on the power, because that's the whole thing. Like, that's the only thing that will basically let you do what you want to do with it, is staying on the power and keeping up that inertia. Easy. There we go. It's gotta be all about keeping up that inertia, because there's no other way. There's no other way that you can do it without basically without basically, like, either slowing way down or, like, completely killing your speed. You have to, like, if you must use the e-brake, use it in, like, tiny little bursts. Like, don't hang on to it like you would in a bigger power car, because if you hang on to it, your entire combo is kind of dead. Like, right there, the amount I hung on to it right there is probably the most you would ever want to hang on to it in this car. Just because, again, like I said, you'll kill your speed and kill your combo. Ooh, but this would be a great car for somebody to learn how to drift in, because you're dealing with something that's not, you know, you can't just power drift everywhere. You have to learn the inertia. And, like, you know, if you don't have a ton of credits, like, and you're not really in the mood to go and do a whole, like, you know, big amount of races, or you don't really have a bunch of time, go on the auction house, find yourself something like this, and just practice inertia slides pretty much everywhere. Practice inertia slides. Don't even worry about the e-brake. And that can be kind of like, you know, your entry into drifting, basically. Now, if you keep it in second and you're, like, doing low-speed stuff, it'll be, you know, it'll be great for you, no problem. If you're doing higher speed stuff, that's where this thing is going to be a little bit of a, I won't say an issue, but a little bit of a, like, handful, because, but handful's the wrong word, because it's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's tricky to control. You just have to basically be super mean to it. You have to, like, treat it like, you know, treat it like you hate it in order to get it to do what you want it to do. And sometimes you crash through fences to keep your combo going. I just wish, like, it had a little bit more torque in third, or that third was just a tad bit shorter. It loves the second gear corners. It absolutely loves the second gear corners. I think the only problem with that... Oh, God. Okay, I'm so used to, like, them not being ghosted still. Because the problem is, like, with a corner like this, second gear works great. The only problem with second gear is that it runs out of steam really quick, or it runs out of revs really quick. But if you're going uphill and you shift into third, your revs drop so much that it's like... It's like a massive chore for this car, like, to basically to maintain in third. But, like, okay, oh, come on. I'm trying really hard to keep this combo alive right now. Trying really, really, really hard. Don't bank, please. Okay, there we go. Now, third gear will probably work great going down the hill, but going up the hill, I don't really see it. But see there, you can just basically hang on to the e-brake going down the hill and not be worried about it at all. You kind of have to do minimal angle as well. Ease it back and forth. There it goes. There it goes. Use the downhill inertia. Oh my God, that was so close to being so bad. And easy. Oh, it's a lot of revs. That's a crap ton of revs. Did not mean to go that high in the rev range. And again, you know, you're not going to be pulling massive, insane combos with this car. Like, you can if you're willing to go, like, to keep, you know, keep your combo going for, like, a half hour. But you're not going to be putting in, like, huge combos like you would with, like, you know, a purpose-built drift car or anything. But it's a good car to learn on. That's the big thing. It's a really good car to learn on. It will teach you how to inertia slide, and it definitely works for, like, 17,000 credits. I mean, like, I think we still got a good deal for 17,000 credits. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what y'all thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. I'm going to do a burnout now.